Hello. Wow, 7 panes. Can you hear me? Before we start this, I want to make good to know. I walked into. I walked into another torch. So, hello, folks, who right now is probably just 7 pane. Welcome to USstreamer Tuesday, where we are streaming Far Cry. I'm Mike Williams, associate editor or staff writer. Lots of buffering, just the video or in the overall? Okay. Works for me, that works. It's working. So I'm looking at the chat in the stream, which is probably a couple seconds behind whatever said in the chat. So bear with my slower answers. So this is Far Cry Primal with Ubisoft's next version of Far Cry taking place in Prehistory. It's pretty much the same game that you've played before, but for some reason having it actually back in 10,000 BC works. Enjoyable game. Looking at here right now is ours main. A lot bigger than it. Start playing the game. Untamed. Nothing. Playing and unlock different people. This will get bigger and population grow, yada yada. Nicer. Happy we got brick. Stacked rock. We didn't have stacked rocks, but this is the height of civilization. I'm going to... The map is actually pretty big. Even I'm farther than me is, and I don't... Pretty light. This feels a lot smaller, actually. But I will show you exactly how big this is. This is so you can get 7 panes Far Cry is feeling pretty good. I like the other Far Cries, but I like them since sandboxes to play in. Really helps with it. This is my menu. Basically, actually, tamed. summon them time. Summoning because I can actually. Hey, buddy. There you are. Chill. This moves a lot faster, which I had very beginning originally. It's probably because I have a noise gate. Here, give me 1 second. Let's turn off the gate. Now you're going to hear pretty much every creak of my chair, which I know is annoying to some, but it'll probably help because the noise gate is sometimes a little bit fuzzy. So what was I? Oh yes, I was running. Hello, dear. Murder your family. No, we're still not there, so we've been probably going for like a couple minutes now. Ooh, mammoths will mess your life up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that hurt a lot. So that was probably about, say 3 minutes. How long till the final review goes up? That's all dependent on... Whoop, give me a sec. Oh, there it is. So when you're not riding your beasts, they will do their best to help you out. By getting killed. Oh, I'm sorry. But you were already hurt. You were already hurt, my friend. Goodbye. Get away, I'm trying to free my beasts. Ah. Come alive, my friend. Come alive. I'm sorry. I apologize. I let them kill you. Hey, buddy. Yes. We murder together. Murder everyone together. As I was saying before, everything just went crazy. The final review will probably go up whenever Jeremy finishes it. Jeremy is the primary review on Far Cry Primal because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to. Probably by Friday at the latest. I'm much farther along than he is, but he's... I mean, this is pretty much all he has to play this week, so... No. Tushi. Other than these beasts, who are tameable, your other animal companion is your owl, which acts as sort of a aerial reconnaissance. When the screen turned black there, that's what's called hunter's vision, allowing you to see targets as your requisite, detective vision, witcher senses, whatever you want to call it. Let me find an actual camp. You can actually attack from that little guy. Alright. Camp. Murder camp. The closest one. Okay, that works. No, Rodney. You could not get the Great Gazoo as a companion, nor can you get Dino. There are no dinosaurs. At all. Okay, now I'm in the frozen north here. If you notice, there's a cold meter up in the top left corner. I'm wearing winter clothes, so that meter goes down slower. But as you're in the cold, if you're away from campfires, that meter goes down. When it goes to the bottom, you start taking damage. So don't do that. Don't start taking damage. Torsha cave out. Wait, that's hard. Is that hard too? Pretty much everything I have is hard. Everything I have left is hard. Yep. Alright. Well, let's do that. So of the different animals that you have, let me go over these real quick since they're a rather major part of the game. You have the two doles. They're like little hyenas. They skin carcasses and gather resources for you. You got wolves who actually increase the fog of war, so they'll let you know about enemies within a certain radius. You got both cats who are your stealth killers. And cave lion, which tags nearby enemies for you. The tagging feature is if you zoom in with the left trigger like that over an enemy, it will tag them so you can keep track of them. The bear is pretty much your tank, soaking up damage. And the saber-tooth is the fastest creature and actually rather strong. The bears and the saber-tooth can all be ridden. I usually don't ride the bear because it's pretty slow. And then there is my favorite, the badger, which is immune to poison. Every other animal seems to be afraid of it. And it can die like the others, but it'll bring itself back to life. So if you send your badger into a camp, the badger will eventually kill everyone, given enough time. But I don't want to use badger right now. Sabertooth is the one that I usually have out the most of the time because it's pretty strong, it's rather fast, and I can ride it if I need to. I apologize for me in the stream. The fact that I will be picking up random stuff. That's just how I play the game. Every little bit helps. Most of these resources will go to make your village stronger, but a number of them will also go towards crafting. A lot of skins required for crafting, different ore and stuff. What you can craft is dependent, if you see the faces there, on which people you have brought into your village. Which you can see in the skills section as well. So I have a survivalist, the hunter, the dude with the beastmaster skills is my shaman. Dude is super, super weird. But again, that's another thing where, like Far Cry, there was always that super weird dude that would send you on a trip. And that didn't make much sense in the modern day. Back in the day, whatever. Dude wears a wolf head, sort of cockeyed, makes me drink eyeballs. It's all good. Yes, gameplay is almost like the Arkham games. Oh god, it's cold out here. As you can see, my cold bar has me losing health. Oh. I must be wrong. This is my grapple line. This is the only controls I don't particularly like. It's not push up or down to move up and down the grapple, it's the triggers. Okay, where are you? That way. Right. Oh. No. This is the other thing that you will find in the game. The terrain is very mountainous at times, and sometimes you will not know the exact way forward. No, I wish 7 pains that I could do some first-person parkour on the cliff. After playing Dying Light, I miss... Oh no! No! Don't fall. Oh, you can't reach it. I'm too far over. Yeah, there's some positioning needed if you're grappling through multiple points. Where are you, camp? Right here. Oh god, you're under the mountain. Why? Okay. So the camp is somewhere below me. B is crouch. Low. Oh. Goodbye. Grab some arrows for myself. When you crouch to go into stealth mode, your animal will do the same. Stealthier cats are stealthier than my saber-tooth, but if I am seen, the saber-tooth will actually put up some sort of a fight, whereas the panther will just end up killed. There are also a lot more caves in this game than you would expect. This is the tagging system. So that guy with the horn icon will call reinforcements if I let him. Oh my god. He just took an arrow in his head. You put an arrow in his body. Why? God was the best of us. He never hurt anybody. You know what? Badger. Now they've seen me. Come on, Badger. One thing is when you have an animal, you call them. Sometimes they can't get to you. Like I don't even know where you are. All right, the Badger's here. Go, Badger. Murder his face. Yes. You are the best. Oh shit. Reinforcements, Badger. Come back. Yeah, no, the badger is crazy invincible. It's a beautiful creature, and it's also one of the harder ones to find. No, kill them, Badger, kill them. How dare you hurt my Badger son? Oh, I died. So yeah, it's pretty much all about that one. Was a little bit harder because it's in a cave. Usually I can scout it out with my owl, mark all of my targets, and be good to go. But they were like, no, we don't like that. Let's see how far away I am. So I have to go around the mountain. Let me heal the Badger. Where are you, Badger? Oh, there you are.
Knee.
Just want to murder their families. Jaguar, why? Okay, where's the Jaguar? The Jaguar dead? It's a wily Jaguar. Jaguars, Panthers are all friggin' ninjas. Oh, my village? Here, give me a sec, Sam. Do. So occasionally out there, while I was running around, if you saw any blocks that were like say black rimmed square with a yellow interior on its side, those are called Wenja events. They are randomly generated by the game, and when you complete them, you get more villagers. The villagers automatically return to your basic village, which has your reward stashes, different resources that are stashed at your village that you can move over to your weapons pack, village resources, which was all the stuff I was randomly picking up. And then at different sections over here, like this stone. This stone is for this specific building, which is Takara's cave. So all I need to upgrade this is badger skins. Upgrading Takara's cave doesn't actually do much for me compared to my named villager huts. Each of my named villager huts, they correspond to the weapons I build and the skills that I have. Building their huts give me better recipes, better for crafting, making buffs. Like Sayla's hut here improves my reward stash, which is the stash that I opened back there. It actually fills over time because the idea is that the villagers are out searching for wood, skins, and hunting all the time. So the more villagers I have, the more resources that are coming into my stash, which you can actually see around every campfire or outpost that you've taken. This should be my hunter. So unlocking this, I have to find the rare deer skins. Really, the skins are the hardest part. Badgers are particularly hard to find out in the world. You see next to the rare deer skin, it has a star. That means it's a particularly hard resource to find. Let's see, where's my other guy? My crafter, who makes all of my gadgets, he's down here. New bomb bag. Oh, his stuff is actually pretty easy. I should do that. Up there is my shaman. Can I get to you this way? And remember, none of this stuff was here until I unlocked all of these people, usually by going and talking with them or freeing them from something, and then build their huts. And he needs a rare lion skin. No, none of the named companions can follow you. They'll join you for some missions, but for the most part, once you've unlocked them the very first time, doing whatever their first mission is, they come back to camp, and then they give you further missions out in the world. So those are their specific phases, which are all like mixed up together since they're all close. But their missions are like these out here. I guess some of these other things, just zooming around the map, you can see if you've been to a place and you find an animal there, the game keeps track of where the animal was. So this stuff isn't always here. You have to actually go out and track to a certain point, like badgers. Pretty hard to find, but I have found 2 spots with badgers out in the world. Brown bears, bitefish, God, I hate bitefish, crocodiles. What else do we have here? Caves, because everyone needs tombs to raid. Caves are underground, sort of, not really puzzle dens, but they're like semi-maze-ish things. You just need to go in with a torch, explore around until you find the cave painting that is usually at the end. There's also tends to be rare resources inside caves. These are extra special events that give you experience and more villagers. Unknown locations are usually just XP. Campfires are spawn points for when you die. Things like this, the outpost that I died fighting things in red, when you finish those off, they become fast travel points. That's it. He wants me to ride the mammoth. Otherwise, there is crafting, bows, clubs, spears, bait, which is what you need for taming, which I'll actually show you in a moment. Sting bombs, which you can throw in the middle of enemies to sometimes kill them, actually. Upgrade your quiver, guts for more meat, more clubs, spear belts. Shards are like your ninja stars in this one, except you're not a ninja. Traps, grappling claws. Actually, I can build these traps. Yay. Longbow, which I can build. I'm just missing the clay for. The double bow, two-handed club, winter clothing, which I need rare skins for the next level of. And then these two right here are actually the bosses of two opposing tribes in the game, the Udam and the Isla. So what was I going to do? Oh, and then skills. The skills are unlocked by unlocking, like I said, the named villagers. Each of the villagers has a specific area of expertise, and then once you've unlocked that, it's just a basic skill tree. You have to go in line. Even though some of the lines don't really make any sense, like, where was the one that I thought was really odd? Ah, this one. So you have to start with, like, I can't do anything in this crafting skills tree, which I don't particularly care about, until I unlock this very first item, which is food boosts. And unlocking that means then I can get to double clubs, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But whatever, I'll let Ubisoft do what Ubisoft just wants to do. Taming a beast. Need a relatively easy beast to tame. Bear. Alright. Oh, you can't summon your animal inside your camp, unfortunately. Because you can't kill your own people. There's also this side I don't particularly use all that much, which are different heals, speed boosts, potions, yada yada. I actually have all of the ingredients for the ones that I've unlocked, I just rarely use them. Where are you, buddy? Hello. Ooh, goats, get out the way. One thing I do like is the feel of riding animals feels much better to me than riding vehicles in the other Far Cries. I've never been a big fan of first-person vehicles. It's just never really worked out for me. Dying Light kind of worked out because the areas are more open and spread out, so there's less to run into. But for some reason, riding a saber-tooth or mammoth in this feels pretty good. Flower arrangement. Do I think the game would have benefited from some sort of multiplayer? I don't think every game requires multiplayer in order to be enjoyable. But a lot of games, I think, are improved. Let me craft some bait. There's a bear. Hello, bear. key part. He's sneaking. No! Don't run away! So I threw some bait out, and he doesn't care. Really, bear? Is this how it's gonna be? Eat my bait, damn you. There are people watching. Why are you being such a douche? I hate you so much. Ah, there we go. So now the bear is eating, and then I just have to sneak up to it and tame. And now the bear is mine. Not that I particularly needed to tame that bear, because I had already tamed a bear, and at any point you can just resummon any animal that you've already tamed. The ones I'm missing are, of course, the rare versions, and these three who are from the final hunts. But I don't need you. No, don't try this in real life. Please don't just throw food in front of a bear and then sneak up and hold your hands out, because that will probably get you killed. Alright. I forget, was this one... Medium. Do I have a fast travel point down there? I'm going to show you how vertical some of these regions in Far Cry can get, because realize the idea is that Oros is a valley in the middle of, I guess, like in every direction there's just mountains. So there's just this valley where the climate is perfect and everything is great, and this is where I want to build my new home with my people. Alright, so this is a very, very vertical area. You can see down into a different part of the valley. This is why I dislike triggers going up and down, because I usually hit the wrong one. Different leaves make different potions, but the most important leaf is this one, the red leaf, because the red leaf revives your pet if your pet dies. Like the one time I sent my saber-toothed tiger to kill someone and he ran off the cliff with the person in his mouth. That was pretty bad. I felt sort of bad. Cool. Which way is this place? Where? This way. Oh, there it is. It's up. Do you not want to die, goat? Go kill that goat. You did a good job, my friend. Skin that goat. Oh, okay. This one's also up on a mountain. Huh. Huh. Seven pains I do not like. I just don't like the controls for grappling. Moving up and down just mentally to me is with the analog stick. So doing so with the triggers just doesn't feel right. Ah, there. Badger? Badger must die, need badger skin. Problem with badgers is they're wily. Kill it. Kill it. Ah, good boy. Skin badger. Are badgers as tough and unstoppable? No. They're actually much easier when you're not fighting them. Well, if you're fighting them alone, they are pretty annoying. But if you are fighting them with a pet, no problem. Into a tree. Enemy tagged. How many guys we got? Another one. Another one. Anybody else? Like that's it. Also, your owl can do the dirty deed if you need it to. 7 pins. I have thought about going to Evo and doing coverage there, but USgamer is not the biggest site, and so we have a limited budget. Oh, that guy's right there. He's right there. He sees me. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Murder his face. Murder all of their faces. You, collar man. Ah, right there. Come on, buddy.
Uhara.
thing that you have to do in all these camps is light the bonfire. Yay! Murdered everybody. Like I said in the review in progress, you actually gain a bonus for completing outposts without being seen. It's actually almost twice what the normal experience is. So if it's like 600 XP, then there's another 1200 XP for getting through it without being seen. If you send in your animal and your animal gets seen, that does not count as you being seen. So I have gone the lazy route before and just sent in the badger to pretty much clean up an entire camp. Also, there is a day and night system. Predators tend to be slightly more vicious. They said way more vicious, but it's not actually the case. And purple flowers are easier to find. 7 pains. How long is it before Street Fighter V seems complete? I think once they get the story mode, probably do a couple changes to arcade mode and add in some sort of the game really needs more stuff for single players. Basically like in a CPU versus mode, a straight up vanilla arcade mode with no story. It needs that sort of thing that a single player can go through and get better on their own. They've already said that they're going to add the full story mode. They've already said that they're adding a challenge mode, which allows you to try little small challenges, kind of like the training mode in Street Fighter 4, where it would sort of walk you through it, and it's like, hey, perform a fireball, hey, perform this basic combo. I think that will help. Street Fighter 5 really isn't missing a ton. It's just like, if you're not a competitive fighter, there's just not a lot there for you, and it's kind of disappointing. But like I wrote in the article today, I don't think that was as important to Capcom as having the game out and ready for Evo and the fighting game community, because those are the most fervent purchasers. Those are the ones who are going to be buying every character no matter what, because every character is important for the tournament scene. Whereas the more casual person will spend the, you know, $60 buy Street Fighter 5, and may not ever pick up any of the additional characters because they get what they need to out of it. So I think Capcom made a point to focus on the fighting game community with its release. So I forget when the last big edition is. Let me look real quick, actually. Sorry, I have a mechanical keyboard, so you hear every tap. Alright, where is that map? Alright, so Cinematic Story expansion is June. Challenges and trials come next month. And the last character they have planned for this year is September. Which should be, I think, Urien from Street Fighter Third Strike. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, because the 6 new characters will be Alex, Guile, Ibuki, Balrog, Jury from Street Fighter 4, and Urien. So I think by September you'll have the version of Street Fighter that probably the average person should have bought. But Capcom just decided it wanted to get it out right now. Oh, what was I doing? Was I crawling down somewhere? I got so into Street Fighter that I forgot what I was doing. Alright. They have grapple points, but a lot of times on some of these cliffs, you can just slide down the side if you do it right. Night. Bring out the badger because other beasts are afraid of him. You can see here purple flowers. They're important. Real easy to see. Oh hey, there's a wolf. Kill the wolf. The wolf ran away. I think Jared was probably the most popular of the new characters from Ultra. I never got the feeling that like Hakan ever took off or anything. I'm pretty happy about the new additions. I am sad that Sean is not coming back, seeing as he's in Laura's story mode, but you know, I'm willing to let that slide, especially seeing as Alex is coming back, and Alex is one of my favorite Street Fighter 3 characters. So fight well, animal. Yes, that's how you gather rock, by the way. You just sort of rub your hands against it, and then the rock ends up in your pack. And like you see there, I just got a prompt. Daily resources are available in your stash. So if I go to campfire. If I hit up a campfire, I will get a stash from it. This hiding hole. Cyrus, this is, the version I am playing right now is not the PC version. This is the Xbox One version. Jeremy is playing the PS4 version, and the PC version is actually out next week, so we do not have PC code for it yet. Actually, Total Biscuit caused sort of a furor yesterday because he was noting that there were reviews for Far Cry Primal out, and he had not gotten a PC code because no one's gotten PC codes yet. So I'm unsure if we're going to do a separate review for the PC version, but I believe that the PC version does support the Xbox One controller. I'm not sure if it natively supports the PS4 controller. Games are kind of fuzzy on that. But that's fine, because the Xbox One controller I'm using right now, as you can see, even though the Xbox One is wireless, I have it connected via USB because my PC is right over here, and I mostly just pull the cable out of the Xbox One and plug it into the PC to use it. Oh wait, bro, what was I doing? Oh, don't die. Found a hidey hole, but I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here. Ooh. Well, there might be. Well, there is something here. Got a pack of stuff. I probably... Oh, rare skins. And this is what I'm talking about. Caves. Caves have the good stuff. Always go cave diving if you can. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was looking for a campfire. This icon right here is a trap. Craft traps to basically, if anyone or any animal comes across them, extra damage. Again, I don't use traps much because I am horrible at planning. I tend to be the guy that either snipes from far away or just randomly shoots at an enemy and hopes they die. Move! Badger! Badger, where are you, Badger? Beat you to death. Beat you to friggin' death. No, you don't get to get away. Death, I say. Friggin' jaguar. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why we build traps. That's rare skins. These ones are rare skins right here. I have a bunch. Rare right yak skin. Oh, that's for winter clothing. So that's the basic point of Far Cry Primal. Pretty much like an Ubisoft game, you got that basic core, but once you've done it, do it again. Repeat. It's kind of fun. It feels almost Skyrim-ish. but without as much role-playing as you would have. There's really no choices to really be made. You can't be a mage, but if you took all of that stuff out of Skyrim, this is what it would be like with animals and ninjutsu. So, Far Cry Primal, like Skyrim without magic or choices, and animals. That brings us to the end of our stream. I'd like to thank everyone who joined us for Far Cry Primal. I'm probably going to start doing this on a regular basis. Mostly new games, Jeremy, and then we'll take care of old games. No, Seven Pains, I don't think that's probably the best headline for an article. But yeah, usually I'm the guy who ends up reviewing most of the PC titles and a lot of the new games, so those are the streams I will end up doing. Probably on Thursday, I think Jeremy's doing another retro game, but I may also this week do Super Hot, which I'm really excited about, and I just got a code for, so look forward to that, maybe. Otherwise, Mike Williams, signing off. Thank you all 9 of you for joining me for the stream.